What is up, dudes and dudettes of the internet? My name's Scythe and we are back again for some more Diablo 3. Yeah, that's a little bit slower than I thought. But anyways, how y'all doing today? Hope you're doing fantastically wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better. I would very much appreciate it if you would spin around, jump up and down, and smack that like button for me, everybody. It helps me out very, very much. But if you end up sustaining an injury from falling over, I do not take... I'm not viable for that. But don't actually do that. It's dangerous. Anyways, in the last episode, we ended up beating Leoric, which was beautiful, and I kind of asked and said a question, hey, I wonder how the transmogifying, which is setting a style of a weapon, a vanity style over a different style, and I was wondering, how come we ended up unlocking a couple legendary styles while I was playing on one of my other characters, and then not end up having any of these other legendary styles that I already have here, right? So I did a little bit of research, found out that the way that the game works as far as those styles are concerned is as soon as we identified this legendary mace, that style was permanently unlocked for all of our characters across the board that we can end up transmogifying any weapon into. Well, maybe not any weapon, maybe it's just a similar melee weapon. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but we'll find out as it goes along. Maybe it's just every melee weapon, it would make sense. But either way, all of these legendaries are already, like, I already got these before the artisan was actually existing. I don't know what she's called. I just call them all artisans. But we had the legendary items in our stash before we ended up having the styles unlocked. So from this point on, we're going to end up getting more and more styles that we can end up equipping our character with, including armor as well and helmets and the like. So very, very interesting, very cool mechanic. I absolutely love that. But anyways, we're going to go into the Fields of Misery today. This is one of the cooler areas in Act 1, I would say, just because there's so many different random generation like dungeons and stuff like that that you can end up getting. And by the way, I guess I should just show this. This is our build, if you can even call it that. Because we're so low level, I just ended up swapping our lightning out and keeping the extra damage that we have from our arcane orbs, because we don't really need the crowd control as much because we do actually have it with our lightning ability, right? That thing right there is actually spawning those enemies that we saw 2 seconds ago, those little bats. Those are, that was an enemy from Diablo 2 as well. And the tree ended up spawning those little monsters right there, which those in the higher difficulties, I mean, granted we're on hard mode, but that's not really whatever. Oh, look, the episode's over because we're at the next waypoint. Just kidding, we'll keep going. But yeah, oh, these guys can end up being tough. Yeah, but either way, so many different aspects of this game and its scaling. I'm just noticing for myself, I'm so used to the harder difficulties. Clearly I played them a lot because I actually forget a lot of the different aspects of the normal, like, easier difficulties, you know? Because normally I'm used to all these enemies just absolutely wrecking, and you gotta play like really, really well in order to end up getting through it, you know? But otherwise, we're sitting here, we're on hard mode, no problem at all. It's seriously easy. Oh, we got a new ability too, right? Yeah. So Frost Nova got its first rune, which is a frozen enemy has a chance to release an additional Frost Nova when killed. Yeah, we'll take that. And our Arcane Orb can be swapped out for Arcane Torrent, which unleashes a barrage of arcane projectiles. Now, this ability, I've seen people use it very well, but we might not end up doing it ourselves. Okay, that's actually really, really powerful. I'm surprised. I guess the trade-off is because of how slow they are to reach the target, but man alive, that is insane. Like, wow, that is just insane. I can't even believe how strong that is. Dude, it takes like a long time to reach its mark, but wowie zowie. That is like so strong. That might even be better than our Arcane Orb. At least for right now. I mean, we lose the AoE. Like, this one does still seem to have AoE, but not nearly as much as the Arcane Orb. Wow, though. That is so cool. I love that. Oh, nice. We got one of the... Oh, we got one of the caves to generate, but we got some champions here. This is going to be the first ones that we fight in the harder difficulty. So it could go bad for us. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. That was actually really, really easy. So long as you end up dodging all of their abilities and stuff, that's where things can end up getting very, very out of hand later on. Oh. Oh, is he a duplicator? Maybe not. I don't know what just happened there, but either way, you just dropped garbage, so don't worry about it. Let's get our Nephilim glory here, and let's go into the cave. See if we can find ourselves some treasure. A protection shrine. That'll keep me safe. Ooh. We must have an attack speed, right? You move faster and unleash terrible blast. Yeah, we move faster anyway. I don't know why our arc... Oh, I see. I thought that our attack speed was increased and our shots were going like really, really fast to their target. I think what's actually happening is as we target further away, the game is just kind of compensating the attack animation of it so that it ends up getting to the target a little bit quicker, right? Ooh! Yup. Okay. Get away from me, you freaks. You bother me. Although you are beautiful, they ended up freezing us. That could have gone very badly. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. They're only dropping blues, though. We don't really have any good... I guess, what is our magic find anyway? I mean, we're at the start of the game, so it's probably trash. Magic find 0. Ha! Okay, never mind. From what I was reading up and catching up with the magic find and stuff like that, most people were actually recommending to have at least 100 magic find on your gear and then just not really bother with anything else. But maybe that's just for the end game, just because of efficiency, because the big thing that everybody always wants at the end game, which we'll see whether or not we end up getting into the end game within this series, but it was always about movement speed, and I don't blame people for that, because as you have more movement speed, of course, you're gonna end up making your runs go a little bit faster, because once we get to the end of the game, most of the game is actually based upon, ooh, we got the boss here. The game is actually focused on running bosses and enemies and stuff like that. Mostly these legendary bosses actually are where it's at as far as the end game content is concerned, because they end up dropping good gear, right? Which doesn't seem like they're dropping anything for us, but that's okay. I'm hoping that this cave here ends up generating with a second floor. Yeah, it did. Good. So that's where we're gonna find the goodums. And this is the Scavenger's Den. This isn't the Khazra Den. Personally speaking, although I love this ability... Oh, he's got mortar. Although I love this ability, I really like the Arcane Orb a little bit better, just for my own playstyle. It's just a funner spell for me. But this one's really, really powerful, so we're gonna keep this one for now. These enemies keep getting destroyed. Oh, chess. Goodie time. Except by goodie, I mean garbage. Like 3 gold. Wow. I feel so overly accomplished. Normally it generates a better chest though, doesn't it? Unless there's one like further up here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So chests themselves, from what I was reading up, actually are not governed by magic find. They will just give you set drops. Set drops as in, like, that yellow chest, of course, is gonna end up giving us, like, you know, you saw, like, a yellow or something like that. Like, the environment has its own magic find, I guess. Or, not magic find, but its own random chance that is not actually governed by magic find. Now, that mechanic may have ended up changing, but from what I hear, like, usually magic find would actually govern chests and stuff like that. I think, anyways. It's been a long time since I ended up playing this game. But I think since a couple patches ago, they ended up changing that mechanic so that it wasn't actually affected. Now, what did we end up getting here? This is actually not bad. What is this? Arcane skills deal 4% more damage. That's where the builds come in, isn't it? We don't need the recovery, and that is just for a different character. Yeah, you know what? Instead of this lightning, although I really like it... Whoops, I was trying to change our skill while we're in the middle of battle, which they don't let you do that. Let's just actually swap over. Increase the damage of magic missile. Yes, please. So we kind of have a little bit of a double trouble character right here. Where we have lightning. Oh yeah, this is arcane. Aha! So that means our shots are going to be a little bit better because of that piece of gear that we got, right? Cool. So that's why, a long time ago, I ended up constructing an arcane build character. Just because of the fact that arcane is like... Well, at least for me, it was very common. I'll say that much. But that's the thing, is you kind of spec around the different gear that you end up getting, right? Or at least, that's what I end up doing. We got energy twister. We got energy twister. So our magic missile got another rune. Cast out a shard of ice that explodes on impact, dealing cold damage and freezing enemies. This is where things get interesting, because that totally changes our magic missile into a different element. Oh, that's so cool, dude. And ice, of course, is like really, really powerful in this game. We might end up going for a cold build a little further down the line, but I like the arcane. And then we're gonna grab this instead of this knockback because I don't use it as often. Releases a raging tornado that wreaks havoc across the battlefield, which causes insane damage. It's actually a really, really good spell. But it's random because it's a tornado, right? And we got a new passive right here, which reduces all cooldown by 20%. That's actually really, really good for a little bit later. What's the one we're rocking right now? Being healed by a health glow causes the next arcane power spender you cast to be a free cast, which we don't really need that so much. Decreases damage taken, cooldowns. We don't really need cooldowns either, that's the thing, because we're not really dealing with any of the abilities that do it. But, oh, look at that! Oh, that's so cool. And the fact that you can cast it in a specific area and it actually hangs out for quite some time. That is like so cool, man. I love it. Dude. Get destroyed by my tornadoes. Now we at least have an ability that we can constant cast too. Oh, man. That's so cool. I love that. The tornadoes end up looking like so cool a little bit later on as well. Ooh, is this a cave? Yeah, this is it, right? The Kazadan, yes. Let's go inside here. I did see that chest that was on the other side, so we'll get that afterwards. I love, like, no wonder people go for movement speed builds. Movement speed builds. It's just no wonder people go for movement speed. Like, seriously, it makes our day, like, so quick. You know? I love it. Oh, this tornado. Man, this takes me back. I love it! Go, tornado! Yes! Makes me feel like a Pokemon. Oh, there's that weird butterfly chick. One of the lamest bosses in Diablo history. Tornado power! I'm just gonna stand in my tornadoes. Keep me safe, tornadoes. Yes! Oh, it's beautiful. All right, you get lots of experience from completing quests as well. Like, it's really, really good. You level up, like, so quick from that. Glowing sword piece. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're trying to collect that for the stranger, which we end up getting in the last episode. Hashtag spoilers about his character, but who cares? Because, yeah, I kind of said this in the last episode. This will be the last time I mention it as well. Well, maybe, anyways. But outside of cutscenes and stuff like that, we're just going to be skipping all of the in-game dialogue and garbage like that. Because I don't really care. The story is not really my favorite out of all the Diablo games. Ooh. Die tree. Now we're spending a lot more mana. This is a little bit more like it though. But we're spending a lot more of our mana just because we're casting like so many different spells, right? Destroy the chicken coop. We actually could. That's so cool. Oh, is this? Yeah. You go down there for some of the lore. Go into my tornado. It feels good. Sometimes too, we can end up generating a nice house in the middle of nowhere, which we probably should go and spend some time. Yeah, let's actually go over there and explore a bit more of the map, because otherwise the next part that's coming up gives us, instead of this Templar dude, it's gonna give us the Scoundrel, which is a ranged ally. We're not gonna end up using him, although he's really cool. We're not gonna use him because we're a mage, so we like having, you know, I like having a physical character getting in the face of all the monsters and stuff. Why are these guys strong, or were our shots just missing? That's weird. And there's a little bit of gold there, but honestly, who cares? Feel the wrath of my arcane orbness. I know that sounds strange, but... Dude, seriously, get on my level. I like how we're on... I'm talking smack to AI. That's always hilarious. I like how we're on, like, the harder difficulty, and so far, it still is, like, so easy. I mean, I guess it would be for certain people, I'm sure, would still have a problem. Like, maybe people that aren't particularly good with the controls and stuff. Ooh! More loot, more loot, more loot. I like it. Hello, creatures of the night. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, he's got a lot of health. He's got a lot of health. He's killing me. He's killing me. He's not really killing us, but he is actually causing damage is more what I mean. Yes. Where is he? Where is he? Come back here, you. Ooh, look out. Oh, man. I got stuck in the explosion. Get him. Yes. Get out of the explosion, dude. Even though that was garbage again. Still cool, though, man. I still like it. All right, so there's got to be some type of treasure down here for sure. Maybe we'll be able to get something worthwhile for once, because otherwise I'm surprised we haven't, I mean, I guess blue items are still gonna end up being good for us. That's just a habit I have, like not getting any of the blues, like the blue items, but we probably should. You know what, as much as I like this attack, we're gonna switch back to our arcane orb. Oh, we can't, because all these jerks ended up coming into my face. But we'll swap back to our arcane orb just because I really like that ability. It's one of my favorites. And just with the way that it works too, like, you know, I don't really like the slower to cast spells. Or slower to reach target, I guess. Like, see, look at that. That's so good. Plus, it just one-shots most of these dudes, so it's just, yeah, we're gonna end up using that. I do like this twister, though. We will probably swap that out when we end up getting one of our next abilities, but that's gonna take a little while anyway. Oh, we're about to level up. Speaking of another ability. Where is... This place is ominously quiet. 14! Alright, what do we get? Instead of Frost Nova, we got something for our diamond armor. It increases the maximum amount of damage absorbed. And then we also got our first... passive, well, not really passive, but protect yourself with a barrier that chills attackers. And then, of course, there's storm armor, and then energy armor is the last one you end up getting, which is arcane-based. But yeah, that's really cool because we can cast it, and it actually just stays around us as a passive. So we don't really need to recast it anytime until it ends up just naturally wearing out from all the wear and tear and damage that enemies end up causing us, right? Seems we ended up going the right way, at least. Then again, there wasn't really that many other crossroads to take. Oh, excuse me, that was a weird inverted burp. Sorry about that. Dude, I will destroy your face. At least we got a yellow belt. Stupid Templar. That's okay. You don't take any damage anyway. Yellow belt, that's much better than ours. I don't even need to look at its stats. I don't care. Because we haven't found any good belts for a long time. Ooh, hello. You're pretty. You were pretty. You're dead now. Which is what you deserve. Where is our big treasure, though? This is a pretty big place. Just for a random side dungeon, you know? Which, that's the thing that's so cool. Like, we got really lucky generating so many of these dungeons. Focus the witch! Nope, focus the witch! Get out of my way! At least there's a lot of enemies here. This is nice. Hello. Oh, I wanted to keep that chain going. Ah, rip me. Oh, well, that's okay. It's not like you actually need to. It's just kind of exciting, you know? So, this way? Maybe? Nope, this is a dead end. So the other way, then. Unless this dungeon's purpose wasn't for chess and was just more for all of the mobs that we ended up fighting, right? Including those bigger boss enemies. We're actually leveling up so quick. I mean, granted it scales, of course, but still. Ooh, what is this? Gives us a little bit more recovery. More experience. I'll sacrifice our damage and recovery for, or whatever we need to sacrifice. But yeah, I would recommend... everybody, just for the beginning of the game, it's all about like getting as much experience as possible. So I would sacrifice almost everything just so that we can end up getting more experience and leveling up faster, because the faster you level up, the more quickly you end up having access to your abilities. There's actually a level 2? Wow. That is okay. I'm down for that. I mean, maybe this place always generates a level 2. I don't remember. Ooh, passive event! And super chest. That's a lot of yellows. Ooh. Okay, we'll go down there and talk with that crazy lady in a moment. This is not going to top our legendary. This doesn't even top our other one, but this helmet definitely is going to top us. Critical hits grant 1 arcane power. Yes, as well as more monster experience. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Please free my family, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I will free you by killing this idiot. Oh my goodness gracious. He's pretty big, isn't he? Oh, we got multiple bosses. Did they generate as a Trinity 3? I guess they did. Oh, she's got that ice ability. I didn't even notice that. Get out of here, you. And she's super duper slow, so we don't really need to worry. Oh, okay, we gotta watch out for her poisonous projectiles. Whoop. There we go. Give me all the items, even though it wasn't as good as the chest. Ooh, there's a resource though, right? No. What are you doing, crazy lady? Are you gonna give me experience? Yes. I like that. I'll take it. There should be more goodies around here as well. There's also, we haven't ran into it yet, but I just know that it is a thing because it wasn't really around as much back when I was playing this game. I just ran into it the other day with my other character, but sometimes you'll end up running into, I think they're called like champion chests, and it's like as you activate it, you'll end up having to kind of defend the area or survive for a certain amount of time before the chests drops end up becoming available to you. And I just think that's so cool. Booby trap! Ooh, I was testing our Templar, making sure that he was on his toes. I'm a real good senpai. Yeah, that's why I was doing it. But either way, I just think those cool random events like really vary up the gameplay and make it a lot more exciting to play through things, a little less monotonous. Because back when I was playing this game, you know, I played it day one and it was like, oh, we didn't even get the right, okay. But I ended up playing this game day one and it was really, I wouldn't say lacking in content because it was still really a really tight game, but it wasn't nearly as cool as it is now, man. Like, seriously. So we didn't end up generating the next path area. That's gotta be what's up here, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Come over here, you. Oh, that's a lot of badness. That's a lot of badness. That is a lot of badness. Get out of here, you big freak. There we go. I gotta get used to all these buttons again, too. The ice ability that we keep using used to be called, like, people would always call it the panic button. Because, oh. Wait, where's this dude? Oh, we have to go back to Deckard Cain and then probably end up doing some more stuff. Rip me! I totally thought that we were already at the next phase. Hello, Deckard. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even care anymore. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even care anymore. I am double sorry. And then I think they just want us to go back to where we just were, right? Yeah, now he showed up. Hey, you. Talk to me. Don't worry. I'll protect you. Why is our character not rocking his weapon? There we go. And now he put it away again. Stop that. We're in battle. We need the weapons. Now we're trying to save these people. I don't know why. Hello. I'm a bandit. I'm evil. Okay. Get destroyed by my magic spells. You may be able to throw a knife, but never bring a knife to a magic spell fight. Oh, look, it's the boss. Hee-hee! Look at this guy! He's such a pushover! Dude, you suck! Get on my level! Give me some good items too, please. Let's keep grabbing more health orbs so that we can reset and stack our Nephilim Valor as well as the arcane power of cost of spells, something or other, blah, blah, blah. Ooh. Anything better? Well, it's got more to... Ooh, less experience, though, for a little bit more attack, which... Oh, well, that's okay. Rip me. Ooh. This axe will not top our legendary. Nope, I knew it wouldn't. Let me through the gate. Come on, let me through. Let me loose. I want free. Oh, there we go. It's gonna be nice when we end up getting our other stuff. Teleporting. Hashtag confirm, it's beautiful. So we are now at our next waypoint, everybody. We're gonna end up heading back to, well, let's wait for these idiots to shut up. Talk to this guy, send him back to town. No, I don't want to use a scoundrel, I am sorry. And we'll just have to deal with that next area, which is kind of like a water temple type of thing. We'll deal with that in the next episode, everybody, because as for right now, we're gonna end up calling it. Scythe Poo needs to go and get himself some food and do some other things too. What about this? Nope, no good. Oh well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Sayonara and stay epic.